The bread and wine presented at Mass, through the power of prayer and consecration performed by a Catholic priest during Mass, do undergo a change in their very essence. The bread and wine no longer remain mere symbols or representations of Jesus Christ's body and blood. Instead, they become the actual or the real presence of Jesus Christ. This doctrine in Catholicism is called Transubstantiation. Calvary greetings, dear friends. I am Marcelinus Mario. In today's video, we will delve into the fascinating concept of transubstantiation. So, what is the meaning of transubstantiation? Have you ever heard of the term transubstantiation? The term transubstantiation originates from two Latin words, trans and substantia. Trans means across, beyond, or change, and substantia means substance. When these two words are combined, they form transubstantial, which can be translated as a change of substance or a change in substance. In essence, transubstantiation refers to a profound change of substance that occurs within the Eucharist, a central sacrament in certain Christian traditions, most notably within the Roman Catholic Church. Within Catholic theology, transubstantiation is the belief that during the consecration of the bread and wine in the Eucharistic liturgy, otherwise known as the Mass, a miraculous transformation takes place. The substance of the bread and wine is changed into the actual body and blood of Jesus Christ, while the outward appearances known as accidents remain unchanged. That is, the bread and wine retain their physical properties of taste, texture, and appearance, but their underlying essence is believed to become the body and blood of Jesus Christ. This concept finds its roots in the Last Supper, a significant event in Christianity where Jesus shared bread and wine with his disciples, stating, "Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body." And when he gave the chalice to them, stating, "Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood," as recorded in the book of Matthew chapter 26, verse 26 to 27. Catholic theology therefore interprets these words of Jesus as an institution of the Eucharist, establishing the practice of consuming the body and blood of Christ through the consecrated elements of bread and wine. The term transubstantiation was first explicitly used in its theological sense during the Fourth Lateran Council, a significant ecumenical council held in 1215 AD. The council, which was convened by Pope Innocent III, brought together bishops and theologians from around the Catholic Church to address various matters of doctrine and discipline. During the council, the doctrine of the Eucharist was a topic of discussion, and the term transubstantiation was introduced to describe the transformation of the bread and wine into the body and blood of Jesus Christ. The specific usage of the term in this context can be attributed to the Council's efforts to clarify and articulate Catholic beliefs about the Eucharist. The Fourth Lateran Council proclaimed the following statement regarding the Eucharist and transubstantiation. There is one universal church of the faithful, outside of which no one at all is served, in which Jesus Christ is both priest and sacrifice. His body and blood are truly contained in the sacrament of the altar, under the forms of bread and wine. The bread and wine having been changed in substance by God's power into his body and blood, so that in order to achieve this mystery of unity, we receive from God what he received from us. This declaration affirmed the belief in transubstantiation as the official teaching of the Catholic Church. It established that the bread and wine used in the Eucharist truly become the body and blood of Christ through a change in substance while retaining the outward appearance of bread and wine. Physically, you can see bread and wine, but substantially, it becomes the true body and blood of Jesus Christ. Since the Fourth Lateran Council, the term transubstantiation has been widely used within Catholic theology and has become the standard way of expressing the belief in the real presence of Jesus Christ in the Eucharist. Transubstantiation is regarded by the Catholic Church as a mystery, not subject to scientific or empirical understanding. This means DNA tests are not required to prove the veracity of this doctrine, like someone asserted in my last post. It is considered a profound act of faith in which the bread and wine become the real presence of Christ, who is believed to be fully present, body, blood, soul, and divinity, under the mere appearances of bread and wine. This belief is central to the Catholic understanding of the Eucharist, which is considered a sacrament of immense spiritual significance. Through the consumption of the consecrated elements, Catholics believe they partake in a unique union with Christ, receiving His grace and nourishment for their spiritual journey. It is important to note that the concept of transubstantiation is specific to the Roman Catholic Church and not universally accepted among all Christian denominations. Other Christian traditions, such as Protestantism, may hold differing views on the nature of the Eucharist, emphasizing its symbolic or memorial significance rather than a literal transformation of substance. In conclusion, transubstantiation is a term describing the belief within the Roman Catholic Church that the substance of the bread and wine in the Eucharist changes into the actual body and blood of Christ while retaining the external appearances of bread and wine. It is a fundamental doctrine of the Catholic faith, symbolizing a profound union with Christ and nourishment for the soul. It is important to note, like I said earlier, that transubstantiation is a specific belief held within the Catholic tradition and may differ from the understandings of the Eucharist in other Christian denominations. Thank you for taking your time to learn about the concept of transubstantiation. If you found this explanation informative and would like to explore more intriguing topics or have any further questions about the doctrines and teachings in Catholicism, feel free to like, follow, and engage with us on our Facebook page. By doing so, you can stay updated with our latest content and join a community of individuals interested in deepening their knowledge and understanding. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more valuable insights with you. I am Maslenus Mario. See you in my next video. For now, peace.